are listening to Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
My personal belief is that there is very compelling evidence that we may not be alone.
There has been and is an existing presence, an ET presence. It's not going to make a difference. It's not going to change reality.
I believe, as do the other folks that were on the flight, that when we visually saw it, that it was something not from this world.
Goof On Radio.
You were either in or you were either out, brother.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world.
Goof On Radio.
Remain seated, please. Permanecer sentados, por favor.
You are listening to Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
Oh. All right. Welcome to Goof On, everybody. I'm your host, Rich Giordano. We are live. It is Thursday, September 29th, 2022. How the heck are you? Yes. You know why I did that? Because that was the first words I've spoken since the last time I've spoken, and that was like 8 hours ago. It's over. Ian blew right by. Yep. Thank goodness for Chef Boyardee. We got lucky here, north of Tampa area. Boy, did we get lucky. Not going to spend all show on this, so don't worry about it. But because, you know, the live streams you could watch and all the shorts and everything. For me, it was nothing more than a moderate nothing. The winds probably didn't get higher than 40 miles an hour over here. And the rain was moderate to light. And essentially, we escaped. Yeah, there were a couple of trees down here and there you saw in the video. But other than that, better to be safe than sorry, I get it. But today was more windy than it was during the day of the hurricane. So now that that's gone and out of the way, back to ufology. I tried to keep it in line with UFOs a little bit. But I am going to make a little video showing how boring it was. And that'll probably go out to the members and patrons this weekend. Man, What a letdown. But did you see some of the destruction? My God, it's bad. It was really bad. They're saying it might be the worst storm to hit Florida ever. We don't know yet, but hundreds of people are dead, missing. Nobody ever talks about the little dogs and cats. Huh? What about those? Did you see the sharks coming inland? Started ringing doorbells, delivering Amazon packages. What the? They're taking over. Yeah, sharks are coming inland. They're all over the place. It's Sharknado was a meme out there. Man, it did look nasty, though. It got up to a C8, T4, and it hit land and turned into a 2. But it's pretty bad. So whoever's in the path of that storm now that's going up the northeastern coastline, hope you're safe. Going to be a lot of rain. That's another thing. We didn't get hardly any rain either. If I was to measure all the rain over the, I'll say 48 hours, even though it was only 24 hours of rain, I'd say probably an inch of rain. Not the predicted 5 to 7. At one time, it was 12 to 16. That thing was going like this all the way up. It kept meandering. It's as close as it gets. So tonight, I want to talk about, because I thought a lot about death that first night, not knowing if it was going to hit. Should I stay or should I go? Down, 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 down. I see the window out. No, I can't believe I just screwed that up. So angry right now. Oh, I had it all set up. Damn it. But it was bad. I was thinking about death a lot. And then I had a conversation with Dark Hour today. You know, Michael. We talked about souls. And I'm like, wait a minute. What you just explained to me sounds like we're God. Well, if we're made up and we're all made up of the same thing, and a soul is made up of the same thing. And when we die, where does our energy go? Does it just disperse into nothingness, or does it go back into the realm from which it came? Because the energy may go somewhere, but what about intelligent energy? I don't know. I was like, Michael, batteries can sit on the shelf at my home and discharge over the years, but I don't get to see that energy. You know what I mean? Nothing's changing. You know what I mean? It was a deep discussion. I may need your help. I probably will ask some, if you want to join in on that conversation when it happens. And then I also wanted to talk about that second interstellar object. Did I miss something? This comet? What is wrong with me that I didn't know about it? It's brand new, right? Apparently. Came from another solar system. Apparently. It's a comet. Yeah, I think Hubble's tracking it now. Isn't that true? Something like that. Checking in on it. Anyway, see the thumbnail. I tried. Now, for some reason, StreamYard won't let me upload new pictures for my backgrounds. Yeah. It won't let me. So it's about time to let them go. Who's this person? ICUP. Hey, Rich, thanks for having me. Can you please, nice and clear, spell my name for everyone in the chat, please? Why? I don't understand what's going on. I really don't understand what's going on. Spell your last name. My mind isn't working right now like that. I don't know what to say or do, but I appreciate the $5. I didn't know did we have this set up and I forgot? Was I supposed to have a guest on tonight? No, not Thursday, because I usually don't do shows on Thursday for the next several weeks, but I wasn't going to take the chance to try to drive all the way to Tampa after the storm, knowing that I may not be able to do anything down there. Nothing's going on down there. But thanks for the $5. I don't understand. I just don't know. If anybody can explain this to me, Thanks for having me. When did I have you? That's what I don't understand. And that's the first super chat of the night. So we give these. Thank you, ICUP, for your support. Appreciate it. Roll call. Real quick one, though. Helen Crystal Energy, welcome to the show. Maureen Macy, because 2 M's are better than 1. Welcome to the show. Nathan Allen, Nathan Nitsky, Nathan's Hot Dogs. Welcome to the show. Nimrod 13, welcome to the show. That's right, ICUP. Okay. Okay. Wait, hold on. William Bridges, welcome to the show. Got it. Well, thank you for the being a Goof On member. Thank you very much, man. Nice to see you back. Brian, welcome to the show. He wants to watch you pee. See? Yeah. Welcome to the show. Vitska, welcome to the show. Rich is stoned. Nah, close. Well, welcome to the show. I'll have to say, I am high. How are you? But I'm not stoned like Jesus. Zach Dykist Montu, welcome to the show. Way over my head. Yeah. Jackie Radford here, welcome to the show. Well, I knew what the ICUP was saying, just like when we have Dixon Cox, DIXONCOX. Guys, I invented these things. I just thought you were being serious. So I was playing like I really don't know. What am I missing? ICUP, PEE, spell my last name very clear and loud. Well, that's not your last name. That's an acronym. So I thought, it was some sort of joke on me, but I wasn't getting it. So, hey, you do the best with what you can. I didn't know what was going on. You come in at a weird angle like that. Doesn't mix. It doesn't match. Last names aren't acronyms. Hey, look. I'm an average guy with an average IQ, but above IQ on critical thinking. I'm not good at solving problems. I don't know what that means. I am good at solving problems. Shut up. Jackie Radford, welcome to the show. Mr. Catfish, welcome to the show. 2100, sorry. Helmut Kaz, welcome to the show. Mind blown over UAPs. Welcome to the show. Sam O, Gaffonian, Roxa, welcome to the show. There he is, Doc Hour, Space Paranormal's here, everybody. Give it up for Michael Roser. That's R-O-S-E-R, Roser. Rosary beads. Kenny Rogers Roasters. Shut it. Welcome to the show, Mike. Good to see you. Yeah. The Wild One. Welcome to the show. Hey, Easy Beast. 144. Welcome to the show. There he is. Ian McFadden. Thank goodness you didn't spell your name like the Storm Laddie. I would have had that blown you away. Get it? See what he did there? Welcome to the show. Cindy Hughes, welcome to the show. Fernambulaxation is here. Welcome to the show. Thought I would forget that. Lantonio, welcome to the show. Hillfire Studios, welcome to the show. Maybe some people, maybe I'll need help with this near-death experience stuff too. I want to talk about near-death. Just got quiet in here. Could hear a pin drop. Shh. There it is. Moonlight. Welcome to the show. Let's get started. John Kinden, welcome to the show. I have a lot of weird comments, John. I'm a weird type of guy. Joshua 420, best thing I've ever seen. Stavros here, welcome to the show. Paul Welcome to the show. Mr. Paul Tucker's here, everybody. And Gigi Abby Lynn, everybody. Larky Derry came through. Welcome to the show, everybody. Let's get this shit started. So, Storm's gone. Ian's gone. Now we replace that with Mr. Ian McFadden. Now we're back to normal, right? So let's get this thing going. Now, I want to talk about the badge real quick. The stupid UFO thing. You know, that was on the patch of the NIM, wherever they put it. Apparently, just listen how things get so misconstrued and how people think that Lou Elizondo really was the reason behind that UFO being on that patch, badge, logo, icon, whatever. UFO Jesus said that Lou Elizondo, in an interview with Joe Merja, was giving hints that he talked to somebody. I don't remember the whole thing, but we all watched it together, those that were here. And Lou was like, we've had a discussion. Anytime he does that with his lips, he's bullshitting. Every time it's Lou Elizondo's tell. That's when he's about to lie, just lied, or is in the middle of a lie. And that's what he did. And he said, we had a discussion. And I am happy to say that it seems things went our way. Every time Lou speaks, yep. Long pauses, thinking, looking to the right, to the left, up and down. He's trying to trick us, this clown. Huh? Yeah. But don't you find it funny how Lou, being cryptic on September 25th about his conversation he had with somebody in that Admiral, whatever the friggin' NIM thing, that he was kind of like acting like he had influence on how that UFO got put there. Meanwhile, come to find out, it was a hack. Well, we don't really know the whole story. Let's just put that on the table. We don't know. But let's just say it's a hack. Then that means everything Lou Elizondo was cryptically saying in that interview with Red Rum Joe, and everything that post-disclosure world with Ryan saying that Elizondo was influential in the decision for that UFO to be on that logo, patch, or badge, now all falls to the side. That means post-disclosure world is so full of shit and so far up Lou's ass that he's still licking his boots from the inside. And that means that Lou was just messing with us or him or everybody by saying, well, we had a discussion. He never said I had any of this or that. He just, we had a discussion about that. And I'm like, that's not really admitting you had any influence on it. But Lou did act like there was some sort of influence on it. It's how you have to, it's true. It is, but it isn't. It's really walking the fine line of a white lie, a major lie, and no lie at all. He's doing the all three at one time. It was a pretty good trick, and we all fell for it. Well, you guys did. I never did. I acted like I did. I was hoping that UFO thing was going to be a real significant, I'm like, oh my God. Me and Third Phase, we're making a video about it, talking about the different colors of streaks coming out of the ass of the propulsion jets and all that shit. And like, that's the future of mankind in order. We have the regular airplane, and we got the fighter jet, then we got the Aurora, and now we've got this satellite looking thing, and then we got the UFO over here that has portals around our windows, and they can see everything that's going on, but there is no line that's coming out from any direction where it's going in the direction from the propulsion of the UFO. No, because it's hovering and it's watching everything. What are they watching? A false flag alien invasion. Where is it happening? Over the northeast corner of the United States. Oh my God. It was all fake. Or was it? Nah. To be continued, my friends. To be continued. Next. To be continued. But I liked the conversation, man. It sure was a good learning experience. That's for sure. You got us that time, Lou. You got us that time. It's not too hard to manipulate the UFO community, by the way. Myself included. I'm always looking for a fun story, a real story about UFOs to talk about. So anybody who has a badge, a logo, or a patch or whatever with from the United States government on their logo, which we shouldn't be overly excited about anymore, because they also have an alien on one of their badges, you know. Freaking, they're just playing with us. Here, you want to know? You want to know? You want to know the truth? The government knows all they need to know about UFOs. If you think they haven't had the equipment, the know-how, or the experience to follow, track, and document these things, you're out of your mind. They have researched it more than we have. So much so that they can't stop the leaks that keep happening from all the different things that they've researched. And look at all these top secret, Project Blue Book, and we got and Majestic 12 and all the other ones. Yeah, because they're always changing the name. Because there's always new funding from different people with different beliefs and a different government and a different type of thought and a different bop-ba-deep-ba-doop coming in. You can't always have the same name. People want to change it, have their legacy implanted in this discussion. UFOs are very important to the American culture. Why? Because, I don't know. It's just been indoctrinated into our lives through television, film, books, news. And then we wonder why we dream about them. I don't even study UFOs. No, you don't have to. All you have to do is turn on the television, and you could haphazardly turn the channel and get Ancient Aliens, X-Files, you name it. It's everywhere. And then on top of that, you have the spiritual realm. The ghosts, spirits, channeling, remote viewing, the psychics, tarot cards, those rhines or whatever it is. What? Hold on. Yeah, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe the show. And if you want to help support the show, Super Chat, Super Sticker, PayPal, Cash App, all the links are in the show description, I believe, and on the homepage of GoofOn. We are supported by you, and it's the only thing that keeps us going every day. Passion's there, but to go every day, forget about it. Need your help. Hey, it's a short life we live, and have you ever thought about humans aren't even supposed to live long? What is it? What is the natural? If we were to go back and go back in caveman days, wasn't a 30, 35-year-old person old? Right? They died from the elements. Old age, I think, is probably, for me, I would think old age would be 50, 60. If you were to live in caveman time, 200,000 years ago, it's us. Nothing's different. We just don't have technology. We don't have farming. We don't have fresh water. We don't have the drugs. You know, all we got is a little marijuana plant. We don't even know what it is. We just learned what fire was. What do you want? I'm finally eating steak the right way. Anyway, we're the same. You know, I don't like that thought. Let's get away from it. But anyway, being a human being comes with a heavy price tag. There's a lot of things we just don't know. We'll never know until we're dead. And even then, I don't know if we'll know anything when we're dead. And everybody who dies, eventually that, you know, some people do come back. Some people have near death. I'm talking about the finality of it all. They never come back. The reincarnated shit that we always hear about. oh, 7, 8, 10 past lives, yet you don't remember any of it. Well, wait a second. It's in your DNA now. See, you become a more wiser soul. Shut off. No. Yes. I'm not saying you're smarter, but your critical thinking is much better because as a soul, you've learned what it's like to be a human. And you want to perfect that human? You want to become a nun or a priest? What? I'm just spitballing. I don't understand this reincarnation, living as a princess or a prince and all this other crap. Nobody was ever a reincarnated slave or a criminal or murderer. Yes, I'm well, maybe David Wilcox, right? Oh no, wrong person. Well, he is the reincarnation of what's his name? Right? Edgar Cayce. He's the reincarnation, he says, of Edgar Cayce. Or is it Edgar Cayce's nephew? He is the nephew of the reincarnated Edgar Cayce. Yeah, that sounds more logical than being Edgar Cayce's reincarnated fetus human being. When is that flying car coming out? In 4 months? What's this month? It's September's ended. It's 2 days left. 1 day. October, November. Jesus, man. 3 months, we're going to have a flying car. Well, just a prototype, mind you. Notice how he hasn't said anything about that? Weird. But as far as the near-death experience, and this is what I think started the conversation with Michael. I think I said, I feel that the older I get, and I think that if you look for it, you get glimpses or visions of near death, of death. Like you may have a dream that you died. That may be the first stepping stone when you hit 50. And maybe around 52, 53, you have a dream that you died, but you lifted up out of your body and you were able to see stuff and you saw your own body, coming out the windshield or whatever, right? Then the next dream, it's familiar already. And you're like, oh my God, did I die? And as you're getting higher and higher, you look up and you see a light and it's just, you're drawn to it by the emotion. It's not just that it's a pretty light. It's an emotional feeling. You feel everything. And then you start remembering what love is and what hate is. And then you wake up and you're like, oh, Jesus, Mary and Joseph, what the hell just happened to me? Then the next time you go through that, you get in the car, you see your body, you're starting to lift up, you look around, you see the light, you feel pulled in, the energy, the love, the hate, the da-da-da-da-da. And then you realize you're dead. And you feel like you have no choice. This is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen, felt. I feel love everywhere I go. Telling you this right now, I get emotional. That's how it felt to me when I had my dreams. But it is, I think, a preparation to calm us down when we get near death. And I'm afraid that clock starts ticking when you get closer to death. So if I'm having these visions at 36 and 37 when I had those dreams, haven't had them since. Maybe I died and I'm living in the other world right now and I don't even know it. That's what bothers me. That's why I want to remember my previous lives. Don't you think if you had previous lives and all those mistakes you made, oh, I know what you're going to say, but Rich, you wouldn't be experiencing life with a clean slate. Everybody comes out of the womb or out the stomach, however you want to put it. Lou Elizondo came out the other way. No, not the mouth. The mouth. Talking shit, I guess. We all come from the same place, supposedly with a clean slate. That's supposedly not true. If I say supposedly one more time, I could be in a lot of trouble. Supposedly. I saw a $10 super chat. Oh, wait, it's Dave Scott? Holy macadamia nuts. What are you doing there, Sizzle Chest? That's a $14 Canadian super chat from the guy who owns the night. We own the day, all right? We own the day. You can have your night. And I appreciate the super chat. I always have to do something different. So here we go. Thank you, Spaced Out Radio, for the $14 Canadian. The G is a survivor at good. All over Ian and his other sisters and brothers. Thanks, Dave. Mucho gusto. Generoso. So I think we do have a path that is given to us. You just have to understand, and this is the thing, nobody out there, nobody does what we do. Nobody's sitting around thinking of how death is. I know people think about it, but we actually, really envision it. We talk about it. We're ensconced in it. First time I tried using that word in a month and I blew it. I'll never sound smart. But the thing is, that's for sure. Shut off. The thing is, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But when I think we die, I know it's impossible for us to believe this, but I think when we die, the light, it's over. That's it. And Michael's point was, it's not it. Because energy disperses, and our energy and all of our logic and all of our thoughts and experiences go back to where they came from. They dissolve into that universe, that reality, that matrix that we came from. And I said, oh, well, that's convenient. Just slip right back into my reality because I'm energy and I have to go somewhere. I'm going to dissolve, but I'm going to dissolve back into reality and I'm going to be sucked in by the hive mind of every single living organism on this planet, maybe even in existence. Is that what you're telling me? I'm going back into the encyclopedia bank of all thoughts and creations. Is this like Pandora? The mother tree that they lived under, prayed to. Boy, I like that. I really wish it was like that. I really do. I just don't understand why we're burying our bodies in the ground when they're useless then. Not everybody believes the same things you do. They should. That's the problem. A near-death experience, man. I was going to play a video and I decided not to. We've heard them all over, the near-death experiences. People fall to their death. They get shot. They're in a car accident. Those instant brain-dead moments. You never recover from those, right? Getting burned to death, right? Can't bring yourself back from that. No, once you damage the cells, the brain cells, then what? Well, I guess the soul leaves the body when it knows it's going to die. Before it can't leave, I guess, but if it's energy, it just leaves the body. So as you get shot by a bullet in the brain, the soul understands that and It's gone. Your body still may be, twitching, and you may be saying, save me, but it's not you anymore. It's just, knee-jerk reaction. Mama, my meatballs. My meatballs. Slow motion. Meatballs. It is. I'm going nuts. Let's smoke a little more, why don't we? All right. Here's what I think about the whole soul, body connection, humanity, what do you call it when they're all a hive mind? We're all connected. Every one of us. That's why psychics can read your minds. That's why they can go into your past and future. You see, they get on that vibration, right? That's what they do. They lock in with you, and it's just, you can't get away, and it's creating this wave, and they're reading your vibration, and they're like, you had a death when you were young in your family. That's right. It was somebody very close to you. It was. I see a lot of hair. Was it your Uncle Vito? No, it was my dog Chippy. I don't buy into the psychics. I want to because I am one. I think I am. And I say this without any tongues in any cheeks, without any crossed fingers or toes. There is something to psychics. It's just a lot of people take advantage of it and think that they have the ability and they know what they're doing with it. And somebody requested I do a reading for them, and I know who it is. And I think I am ready. So you should be getting something soon. Yes, I do free readings on the side. No, I don't. Don't ask. But it is true. There is something to remote viewing. We know that. We know that the CIA, the FBI, all those, they know. Right? They know. There is psychics out there. There is psychics. There are psychics out there. Jesus, I'm hanging around Florida too long. I got to get out of here. Without getting murdered from that storm, I just don't know what the purpose is to go on anymore. It is what it is. Oh, I've got some interesting news really quick. Oh, I don't want to tell you. No, I can't. Damn it. It's a guest. And this guest is going to, if agreed and everything, I've already got the yes. Now I got to get the day and everything. This is going to be the most controversial thing I've done in a long time. And I don't care because it's for the greater good. And it's also going to be a spit in the face to those cancel culture people who think they can just push around anybody and everybody. Nobody's going to do that to these people. Nobody. But that's coming up. It may be this week. No, wait. Today's already Thursday. Next week, probably. I'm excited. It may be Saturday. It may be Saturday. Just that's what I'm saying. It's going to be great, actually. It's not going to be good. It's going to be great. And how often do I say that? I never say that. This show sucks. I'm joking. It doesn't. Yes, it does. All right. Because I was in the hurricane area, I want to show you this. Let's just take a look at some of the devastation if you haven't seen it, because I need to get a drink. And you know what else? Check it out. Oh, wait, maybe we could do... Yeah, let's do this one. For a goof.
As we go just a little bit farther.
Oh, this isn't live.
Into the future. I think we're going to get another National Hurricane update at 2.
Oh, this is before it hit. Oh, I thought I had the updated one. Look at this. Look at how close it was to me. I'm literally like right here. You know? Right there. And that SOB goes like this. It goes whoop, 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 whoop. Pissed me off. See right here?
PM.
Right here.
And
exactly
we'll
what it
tell you
did.
About that.
I'm right
But,
here.
As of right now, we're still working on.
This is where I'm at.
The fact that this
maybe
is
right
a
here.
Category 4.
Yeah, I'm right here.
Hurricane with 150 mile per hour winds. If you haven't done so already, please do us a favor and hit the thumbs up.
By the way, this is from Hurricane Ian Live Coverage Part 2 from the Ryan Hall, y'all. 657,000 subscribers.
The like button on the live stream here, just like you would on a normal YouTube video. That helps YouTube know that.
Live stream just a little bit. You can tell the difference in the cloud colors. You see the bright right there, and then you see the really dark. The dark is the actual eye wall that's going to have.
Hey guys, you can see all the colors here. Here we got the bright, and then we got the dark. Thanks there, Brian. Thank you. Light and dark, everybody.
130 to 150 mile per hour winds. We're going to play around in it until we feel like it's not safe, and then we're going to get the heck out of here and go to the parking deck. Right now, we're okay.
All right, so that was an update from Storm Chaser Brad Arnold. And man, did you guys hear that eerie roar in the background?
Yeah, that was me. Hold on, I'm getting messages. People are upset. What did I say? What did I do? I didn't do anything. Wait, hold on. Hold on. What the? Oh, here we go. Remember, it's Chakotay's 100th birthday, whatever that means. I want to welcome everybody for hanging out. 440 HZ, you will always be you. It's up to you how long you recycle the same mistakes in life. Invest in the soul, often in the journey. Spiritual bliss will be at hand. Peace and love is the only way. See, now, I don't buy that. Yeah, I don't buy that. I don't buy that you keep coming back without the knowledge you had before and can do better. You know, it's easy to say that, and I understand it, but there's no scientific proof of it. It's all guesswork. Also, it depends on where you're born. Like if you're born in the slums of Detroit, Chicago, New York, you're going to grow up with that environmental attitude that, you know, you may not have what they have on Wall Street. You know, you may not have the money they have in Hollywood. You may have to scratch and claw your way through life. What kind of learning experience would that be? Nobody wants to become a bum on the streets. I'm sorry. The people without homes, I guess, is what they're called now. Bums. I'm still back in the 70s. I'm still back with Archie Bunker. I'm not a bigot, that's for sure. You're a misogynist. You talk bad about women. Anyway, yeah, I just don't believe you keep coming back. It's just doesn't roll for me that way. I just don't get it. Yeah, I don't see it. It's not happening that way. The most likely what's happening is let's say everything is what it is. You have a soul, okay? You have a soul. The soul goes into this meat puppet thing, whatever we are, and you're activating the heart and the brain, I guess. I don't know. I'm just throwing ideas back and forth, right? So you grow and you're inside this human female. It is female. Sorry to disappoint some of y'all. But you grow inside this person and then you come out and you look like split between the mother and the father. No alien looking stuff shown, no gills. There's no scaling, no extra eyeballs anywhere. Everything looks normal. One heart, 2 lungs, kidney, spleen, liver, gallbladder, big and small intestines, and a bunch of water and bones and brain cells and hair follicles and toenails and body hair and everything else. I don't think we keep coming back. You would have to be born in the same body, the same environment, to have the same exact chances to get it right. You know what I mean? So to me, I don't buy it. Everything would have to be the same. Then, you know what I think then? Then here's what it is. Here's what it is. Everything we are experiencing isn't really here. We're in a freaking matrix. That takes care of every loophole, every hole, every roadblock, everything you tried to figure out about reality. It's all rolled up nicely into one word: matrix. 2 words: matrix reality. 3, a matrix reality. All right. That's the only thing that helps satisfy my curiosity, because when people talk about UFOs making these fantastical maneuvers, it's never captured on video, right? Never is. It's just a story. Unless the government, like I said in the beginning of the show, the government has all this stuff and they're just acting stupid because they can. And that to me makes the most sense of all. When it comes to the secrecy of ufology, you tie it in with souls and the afterlife, and you got yourself demons. Oh yeah, remember Lou was talking about demons. He did. Oh, he did. I have a clip here, I believe. Whoa, what the? Hold on a second. What's going on? Stop! That's so weird. I can't stop the video from playing, but I muted it. All right, this has obviously changed on me for some reason. Oh, here it is. Nope, that's not the one. We'll get back to that. Nope, this is in. Let's watch this. This isn't it. I don't know what I did with it. But Lou did. Remember, Lou said they're demons because his higher up said they're demons. Here it is. I found it. Shit, I got excited. Here it is. Yeah. And Lou also said this on season 1 of Unidentified, and I do believe it was episode 4, but it could be 3 or 2, and if it's not, it's 5. Here it is. Lou Elizondo states that a very senior person in the U.S. government told him that what you are dealing with are demonic beings regarding the UFO alien phenomenon. Dun, 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 dun.
I had a very senior person in the U.S. government told me flat out, Lou, we want you to stop this program. And my response was, well, okay, sir, I can understand that, but can you give me the reason why? Because from our perspective, these things are absolutely real. We are seeing these, we're recording them, we've got the data on them. And the response back to me was, Lou, we're not arguing that they're real. We know they're real, but we don't think you know what they really are. And so at that point, I'm thinking, oh, maybe this is some sort of secret U.S. kind of program that they didn't read me onto, which I'm fine with. And I said, well, okay, sir, that's fine. And his response back to me was, what you're dealing with are demonic beings. I had a very senior person in the U.S. are demonic beings. Demonic beings. I had a very are demonic beings. Are demonic beings. Are demonic beings.
He's telling the truth. That looks like a true statement to me. His head goes forward in acknowledgement. Yes, it's true. It looks like Lou might be back on the sauce again. When has Lou ever had square shoulders since we've known him? None. He's always had saggier shoulders. I'm joking. Lou has lost a lot of weight since this time. This was a while ago. Oh, wait, he grew this back? He grew it back? He grew it back. Yeah, September 27th. When was this? When did this come out? I thought that was recent. It doesn't matter. That's what he said. That's what we were going after. I think he grew back that thing. Yeah, he had it there. He was pretty fat. Demonic, you see. Now, the story here that he just told is slightly different than the one I remember on Unidentified. Because the one in Unidentified was he walked into his higher up, whatever, and asked him if he could have access to a certain file. And the guy told Lou, shut the door, shuts the door, and he tells Lou, I can't give you that access. And Lou's like, well, why not? And I'm paraphrasing, but this part isn't. And he says, because they're demons, Lou. And I don't think you understand what you're getting involved with. That part's true. But I thought Lou wanted extra or access to something. That's why they had that conversation. It's weird. Just changed just a little bit. But like I've always said, and you've heard this throughout your whole life, it is very hard to remember a lie. Hold on a second. My microphone is making the noise again. It's cutting in and out. Well, that's interesting. I'm going to keep talking a lot because I want to see how it sounds when I get to my own channel, because I want to have a constant stream of me talking just to hear it. Here we go. It is doing it again. That's weird. And I think it's because the lights flickered and it messed with this. It is doing it. Because it was working fine. It was working fine. The last show it worked. It's still doing it. I'm sorry that the microphone's cutting in and out, guys. I'm sorry about that. Nothing I can do on my end. I thought I could. Let me try this. Let me see if this works. Hold on a second. This might help it. Just hold on. How's that? That actually sounds a little better now that I hear it. Wow. Let's see. And I think it's because the light. Let's see. How's that? That actually sounds a little better now that I. Oh, wow. What a difference. It just changed. Yeah, now it's way better. No, that's way better. I could even tell listening. I could hear myself clear. So that's a lot better. All right, what are you guys saying in the chat room? Goof on, not very bad at all, at least on my end. It is casual, but I think I fixed it. But it's okay. We'll blame Lou for the microphone. Why not? Nimrod 13. Peeps that believe in demons and not Jesus are probably possessed. Much better. Thank you very much. The Shirtless Wonder says there could be like 3 versions of demonic entity concerning demons. Well, thank you. It's nice now. Good. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Billy Nice and Samo. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you. The lights are flickering now. That would be a trip, dude. That's funny. That Elizondo stuff is a bit schizophrenic. You know, it is. Yeah, it is. You're right. 1,000,000% right. It makes us sound that way. By the way, I want to thank Hellfire Studio for messaging me about the microphone. Yeah, appreciate that, dude. Yeah, Coral's not here. She's probably having internet issues. So we wish her the best. I don't think she's sick, but if she is, and I hope if she is, I hope she's okay. She may have messaged me and I didn't see it. No, I don't see any. All right, that's all right. She didn't think I was probably going to be on tonight because Thursdays I normally would take off for the next 6-7 weeks. But anyway, I digest. But everything does sound better. Okay. All right. Now, as far as a soul, Michael and I were talking, and he made some interesting points that, I'm forgetting some stuff here probably, but we're all made from the same stuff, right? We all heard God made man in his own image. And I don't mean just men, I mean mankind. Calm down. I know it's not this group. You guys don't get that anal about that shit. But if we're all created from the same stuff, from the same universe that experiences the same laws of physics, we all experience everything the same. A little variation here and there, depending on your weight, height, your disposition, your equilibrium, all that stuff. You know what I mean. We're all generally the same, including having a soul. Now, with that being said, if we die, the soul will go in, and I can't tell if I remember this correctly, but I think Michael said, it creates the reality that you want or that you are used to or something like that. It goes back to its original form, whatever that is, to its original place. But it can create anything you want. And I said, well, that's like the Matrix. And he said, no, it's more like God. We're all a piece of God. We all have godlike abilities. Something I have been saying here on Earth. I said, we are all gods. We are. If we can manifest things just by thought alone, and I've proven it a lot of times to myself and to some other people, but if that's the case and we can really do it, now you're going to say, why don't you manifest like $1 million or 100,000 or whatever you need? I haven't done that, but I've done 5,000 and that came true. Done hundreds of dollars, that came true. Parking spots, getting food when I know they've been sold out for months and just imagining it's going to show up. And I know eventually it will, but green lights, waking up and having somebody there that you didn't think you'd ever see again, and they're right there and you were thinking of them, shit like that. You do the law of attraction the whole time you're thinking. Right now you're doing it. And if you're sitting there saying to yourself, life sucks, this is bullshit, life probably does suck. Yeah, life is what you make of it. But I'm pretty sure if you're sitting around thinking negatively, pessimistically, I'm almost certain that is you. That is your life. You're late on your bills. You don't pay your bills. You're out of shape. You don't care about that. You have no discipline, pretty much. The only discipline you have is making yourself happy by eating and watching TV. Shit, I just talked about myself. Jesus, that was sad. I did. I kind of did, but I snapped out of it just in time, just before I hit 40. I've always been motivated. It's just since the pandemic, I haven't been. This is me not motivated. Yeah. Can you imagine what it would be like if I was motivated? I need something to motivate me. Damn it. If I only had a twin. Lisa, $10. And I see this super chat's going to be a good one. We are all part of the universe. We are energy. Energy does not die. I took your contraction of doesn't and put it as individual words. Does not. More significant, more power behind it. Does not die. That is a nice $10 super chat thought. It doesn't die. And that's the point Michael was making. Energy doesn't die. It disperses, and it probably goes back to where it originated from. Think about this. Our energy was not around at one point. Your mother and father got together, created you, me, right? We're now an energy that's never been introduced to the universe in this form. And now we're putting out this new beacon of information. So, I guess other beings can monitor us and learn from us and take our energy. I don't know. But think about this. When people who have paranormal experiences and people who get possessed, something's happening to them that's being taken away from them. And some say it's the fight between heaven and hell. They're trying to take your soul and one is trying to put it back or something like that. There's just a fight. Like, I always thought, you mean to tell me that out of the 8 billion people that are in this planet, this person's possessed? This is the one the devil went to? The 14-year-old illiterate whatever? I was trying to think. 14-year-old illiterate country bumpkin, socially unacceptable, the re word you can't say, less brain cells than some people. That's what I was saying. Maybe, yeah. But this is very confusing to me. There's a lot of things that just seem a little bit hypocritical and don't match. It's like, what is so special about these people? This one here, this one in Italy, this one in Spain, this one in Mexico, this one in Brazil. Every now and then there are these possessions of people, and I don't think it's possessions of demonic beings. I just think that the people in their minds just have this rage, or something's going on in their mind. It's making them rage on. I know. What about the certain voices that come out? Well, I have to see it to believe it. Lisa, great super chat. Thank you for being a supporter of Goof On in a huge way. Good friend of the show. Thank you. Lisa Bow. Bowden. What's wrong with me? David Wilcox with a Canadian $5. Aren't we just trying to justify a fluke of nature? What is the fluke? What's the fluke? Look, don't fluke around. You know what? A fluke of nature. I just don't understand what you mean by that. What's the fluke of nature? Dying, near death? God, heaven, hell, demons? Now let's go back to Lou and the demon thing. Okay? Let's go back to that.
Are demonic beings.
Thank you, Lou. Now, hear this. How influential is Lou on those that have Lou Derangement Syndrome? Because we all know that's true. The Lou Derangement Syndrome is real. Nope. I don't know where it is. I'm a little bit upset right now. I am looking for Lou Derangement Syndrome, and it's gone. Hold on. Take me a few seconds here. Beautiful. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Although I'm not sure the word spelled correctly, but it might be. LDS, Lou Derangement Syndrome. Isn't it DERAINGE? I know there's two spellings of it. Let me see what the definition is of this one. Derangement. I may have been wrong. It's me. I was wrong. The state of being completely unable to think clearly or behave in a controlled way, especially because of mental illness. Good job, dude. Moonlick. Lou, you did it, man. I was wrong. I was 1,000,000% wrong on that. I can't believe it. Thank you. Thank you, man. Look, that's beautiful. Yeah, it's more beautiful than I ever imagined. People have this. This isn't a joke. If you have LDS, consult your local physician and get some blood work done and see if you can take care of that Trump derangement too while you're at it. There's something wrong. Something in the water. Poor Lou. You know, sad. Sad. Yeah. It's a real thing. He is the Superman to these people. Thank you, David Wilcock. Mucho gusto, generoso, signoro. Continuing supporter of Goof On. Yoga with Denise, how are you doing? Good to see you. Hope you had a good new year. I don't know. I'm just reborn. Thank you. Hey, Marie Jose Sproul. Josie, welcome to the show. Nice to see everybody. All right, let's get to the next thing because we're running out of time. We've only got a little bit to go here. All right. I slowed down. Yeah, I slowed down. My fault. It's my fault. Tucker Carlson. Oh, yeah. I want to look at this real quick. This is fun. This is going to be fun. All right, it's not going to be. I promise it will be, though. No, it's not going to be. Hold on, I just lost it. Tucker Carlson. Good evening, everyone. This is Tucker Carlson tonight. UFOs have been seen. Here we go. In 4, 3, 2, go. Go. Boop.
We've interviewed a number of experts on the show, people familiar with footage in the possession of the U.S. military, who have said there is tape out there of unidentified flying objects descending from the sky and then disappearing into the ocean. Well, today, that video emerged. The Pentagon has just confirmed that the footage is real. You're seeing it now on your screen. It was taken by the Combat Information Center aboard the USS Omaha on July 15th, 2019, off the coast of San Diego. As far as...
All right. The reason I wanted to play this is because they are pushing the USO narrative harder than ever. So we're going to see probably more videos just like this one popping up. Whether they come from Corbell or whoever, I don't know. Whether they come in... When will be the next congressional hearing? Isn't it 10 months away? Isn't it once a year that they have these congressional hearings? Because that's what I thought. And they're all going through the Aero office, right? Which is inside of the DOD in the Pentagon. That's that right? Isn't that what it is? Once a year. That was the agreement that that office was going to have with Congress when they do their hearings. It's once a year. We're going to have to wait 10 more months, people. Whenever. When was the congressional hearing? Month or 2 months? I can't remember. Who cares? It was a nothing burger. 3 months ago? Whatever. So we got to wait the term of a baby. So get somebody pregnant, guys, and then use that as your stopwatch, your clock, your alarm. When the baby's born, UFOs arrived. What do you want from me? But, I mean, isn't that, no, it's not what you do. I always like this conversation Tucker has. Check this out.
More than that, we don't know. Tom Rogan is a Washington Examiner columnist, well-versed in the subject. He joins us tonight.
Well-versed.
Tom, what do you think we're looking at?
COVID.
Well, I think we may well be looking at a true unknown, which is to say intelligently controlled machinery that is not understood to be in the possession of the United States, China, or Russia, which are the three most advanced countries in terms of military aviation. And so, you know, the video in and of itself is limiting what it can tell us, but I think it speaks to, as the Pentagon itself has admitted, this continuing trend of truly unexplained things coming into the public consciousness more than they have before.
That's the key. Coming into public consciousness more and more, right? That's the goal of it all. That's the goal of it all. It is. They want to get the public on board with the threat assessment, right? Remember that? Now, then last year on June 25th, when they when they showed us the preliminary report, the 9-page preliminary report, that threat assessment went away. Nobody was talking about it unless it was brought up in an interview, and rarely was it. At least with the Lews, the Mellons and Taylors of those people. The thing about these people is Jeremy Corbell, I don't think teams up with Lou Elizondo at all. Jeremy Corbell does not team up with anybody else unless he wants them in a documentary, right? Travis Taylor, whatever I said, Tucker, Travis Taylor seems to be a liar. Did not tell anybody he was working with the government on UFOs when he was with Ancient Aliens and Skinwalker Ranch. He came out with it. For years, he was, in my opinion, infiltrating ufology and feeding back all the information he got from you and me and everybody else he talked to, fed it back to the government. Here's what people are talking about. This is what they know. This is what they don't know. Do you think for 1 minute Travis Taylor was just being, I can't tell you guys anything about what people are saying, guys. They're just good people. And on that Skinwalker Ranch, I don't want to say anything much because I made some good friends down there. So no, nobody's seen nothing. Bullshit. He's going in there listening to, he probably talks into a voice recorder when he's driving, when nobody's around, but little does he know that the government already hacked into his car and is listening no matter where he goes, or his phone. And so you got Travis Taylor, can't trust him. Jeremy Corbell, you can't trust him. And Lou Elizondo, you can't trust. Can you trust Christopher Mellon? No, because in a sick, twisted way, he's responsible for Lou Elizondo, probably the guy who's paying him, who knows. They're all working together, those two. Christopher Mellon and Lou Elizondo work together. And then you got Gary P. Nolan, who does his own thing. He doesn't work together with Corbell or Travis Taylor. They know each other, but they don't work together as a team unless they're doing making a documentary or they're working on a similar case. Don't you think all these people should get together? And I think they do at some point or another without Corbell. I think those four do, and Corbell doesn't. He's George Knapp's little puppet. It's weird. Do you think that you would try to put a powerhouse together of UFO researchers and people in the know and people that work for the government? Because Lou still works for the government. Travis does. Corbell doesn't. Gary P. Nolan does. I think he's working for the government, right? They all work for the government except for Corbell.
If you listen to this with the sound up, you can hear the guys who are monitoring this video in real time gasp when it seems to disappear beneath the waves. So this kind of takes the weather balloon off the table or some meteorological phenomenon off the table. I mean, clearly we're looking at something that is, as you just put it, being intelligently controlled, and it's going underneath the ocean and then disappearing. I mean, we're sure that this could not be a foreign nation in control.
Yeah, that is the... Yes, and that is why you see people like Senator Rubio leaning into the subject, the military, Office of Naval Intelligence, which really leads the military effort researching this. There isn't anything that we have, top secret information, about what China or Russia have, or what we have at Area 51, that can do what these things do in terms of the variable performance.
I tell you what, I don't know about you, But I think we have Harriers that can hover and helicopters. So we do have things that can do what this thing is doing. And then they're going to say it went into the water. Well, yeah, we have a lot of objects that can do that too. It's horseshit. The guy's just talking in circles. Same stuff. They all say the same thing, just a little differently. We don't know if it's Russia or China, but we can tell you that they don't have the technology to do something that these objects can do. Neither do we. So I guess you just said China or Russia can't do it. Amazing. Amazing. Oh, yeah, that's right. Let's talk about that. Elizondo working with hackers. And then we'll talk about the interstellar object. Elizondo. Oh, yeah, we already talked about that in the beginning, right? Because of that badge patch logo thing for the NIM. Yeah, you know, if that was a hack, that's a pretty shitty looking hack. I don't think it's a hack. I think maybe Lou did have something to do with it, just to screw with us like they did with off-world vehicles, and then they removed it the next day in the New York Times. And same thing with Roswell captured a craft disc, whatever, and then the next day I was just a weather balloon. It was that kind of retraction, but everybody remembers when it was said. That's what lawyers do. Was it true, Orenthal, James, OJ, that you did go back to get your glove? Wait. Nobody mentioned a glove yet. Oh, I'm sorry. Scratch that. Now everybody's like, what glove? The jury's like, there was a glove? Just disregard what they said. There's no evidence of that. You know, you can't do that. You've already put the negative thought out there. You can't do that. That's what they're doing. They're putting out little breadcrumbs for us. I really think so. I think we just saw what may be on that patch badge logo, the future events of a false flag alien invasion. There, I said it. What the hell was I looking up that I can't remember? What was I looking up? I was going to look up something and now I can't remember it. What was I saying? Call it extra testicle disclosure. I was getting something and I can't remember what it was. Everything is fake. Everything. It's all not real. There are no aliens. Can you imagine? Just think about this. Just think about it. Actually, there's no proof of aliens. There's no proof that there are any UFOs in our possession. No proof. Nobody ever showed a picture or a video of these things in a warehouse, in a vault, anywhere. Same thing with aliens. We never saw any aliens in a container, aliens behind bars, aliens walking around. We've never seen it. We've seen funny looking pictures with, I think it was Eisenhower and whatever, but come on, man. Really, there's just no evidence. That's what I hate about it. I know there's a lot of witness testimony. I know, believe me, I know. I'm one of them. I can't deny what I saw, what I experienced. Never. That ball of light sold it for me, hook, line, and sinker. There's nothing on the planet that nobody can tell me differently, that there isn't something going on. I actually think that what is going on is the result of the earth and this reality, no other reality involved. And let me ask you something. Check this out. I just thought of this. Okay, let's say they're coming from aliens or whatever, can come from other dimensions. Before the earth was formed, Could you have gone to that location? That's what I want to know. Like, why? Like, how do they know where to go? If you're coming from another dimension, how do you know where Earth is, that there's a civilization here? Do you have a scanner? Is there something, I know what you're going to say. They send out probes. Well, if they did, how did they know where to go? It was just luck? If you ever seen where we are in all of existence, we're in a very, very quiet corner of the entire place. I mean, we might as well be invisible. It would be very hard to see Earth. Our sun, yes, you can see that, I guess. But I just don't buy it. I don't buy that they came from it. I think they were here. I think it's something that's been created, somehow evolved on this planet that we just don't understand. And maybe they created the other dimensions or the ability to get to them. If that's what you believe they come and go that way. I just don't know. I just think it's too big. The universe is so freaking big. All right, let's move on. Yeah, Lou did not get involved with any hackers that we know of, but maybe it's possible. Because if Lou knew about that patch logo sticker, whatever, if he knew and had a conversation with that higher up about that getting put on there, then that means Lou had something to do with the people who hacked into the .mil website or any website or whatever. It's very hard to hack into those, right? But it's not impossible. Not impossible. And then it was removed. Yeah, no, I'm not buying it. I hate that thing. I do. I hate it. Hate it. All right. Let's get to the other object that was from another solar system. I have a video I'm going to play. We'll talk about it. This is called NASA just detected a massive object that arrived from another solar system. This came out 2 days ago from Future Unity on YouTube. The link for this will be in the show's description shortly after it ends. And here we go. 3, 2, go.
The James Webb Telescope has proved to be a game changer ever since it was launched into space. Every day, NASA releases impressive fresh findings from the telescope.
True.
As if the massive space is just waiting to be explored and new things are eager to be discovered. It's like we're on the verge of uncovering something monumental that would alter our reality.
Yeah.
From making the world skeptical about the Great Big Bang Theory to revealing magnificent images of sweeping galaxies, the James Webb Telescope is changing how we see the world. The enormity of the universe is simply beyond human comprehension. Did you know that just in 2016, there were estimated to be about 2 trillion galaxies in the observable universe? And what do these galaxies hold within themselves?
My God, 2 trillion galaxies. Hold on. I'm going to move forward to where they get to the object, because I have to fair use it. But anyway, here we go. 2 trillion. And there's trillions of stars, and it's just,
An object that traveled outside of our solar system at 2i Borisov has been revealed in never-before-seen images by NASA. A distant spiral galaxy can be seen off to the side of the comet in the picture, but the image's bright blue center, which the Hubble Space Telescope captured as it followed the comet through space, draws attention to it. The image depicts the comet as it travels through our solar system on its way back to interstellar space where it once was.
That's so cool. So it's interesting. Now, after all these centuries since telescopes were around for 500 plus years, right? Now we have 2 interstellar objects. Oumuamua, which, believe it or not, is almost 5 years ago. 5 years ago. I think it was October 13th or 3rd or something like that. 2017, pardon me. I thought it was 3 years ago. It feels like only 2 to 3 years. So for the first time, now the second time, 5 years later, almost exactly, we're seeing this object, and it's a comet. It's a comet. I think they said it's 9 kilometers or something like that. Let's see.
Borisov turned out to be the first confirmed comet and second foreign object to visit our solar system from a region outside the influence of our sun. Astronomers from all over the world rushed to look at the object with some of the most potent tools available to learn as much as possible about the intriguing visitor. Astronomers have discovered that 2I Borisov has an unusual composition due to observations made with the Hubble Space Telescope and the Atacama Large Millimeter Submillimeter Array, ALMA, of the National Radio Astronomy Observatory.
Yep. Anyway, that is it. You can check that out after the show. I'll put the link in the show's description. Pretty amazing. So what does that mean? That means there have been many other objects over the last 500 years that came into our solar system that no other astronomer has ever been able to see, because how many astronomers were out there back? No, it was probably 1, 2 people on the planet. Maybe half a dozen, I don't know, but it wasn't a lot. But now we have the ability to see these things a lot easier. Unless we're... See, that bothers me. We just watched DART, right, crash into an asteroid. And around the same time they're telling us about this massive object that just came into our solar system from interstellar space. I think that's a weird coincidence, don't you? Makes you wonder if a real false flag alien invasion is going to come right after an asteroid hits, or maybe it'll happen. See, that's what's supposed to happen first, right? It was supposed to be pandemic, asteroid, and then false flag alien invasion. So the asteroid's got to be next. I don't like this at all. And what if it does hit in the ocean? Depending on the ocean, Jesus, man, doesn't matter where it's going to hit. I don't know. Not this one, but anything. The one that got rid of the dinosaurs was the size of Manhattan, 7 miles. That's what they say. If you look at the Gulf of Mexico, it looks like a piece of it, that whole area around the peninsula of Mexico. Isn't that where it happened? All the way out there? I don't know. Something happened, though. Now they're saying, I saw an article last week that the dinosaurs did not die from an asteroid impact. Pretty wild. All right, what else? All right, now let's get to this. What's going on? In just over 2 years, Manny from Area 503 says, UFO Twitter has gone from a place that people would be ashamed or afraid to post garbage UFO videos to a place that promotes and encourages the same slag. Boycott unscrupulous accounts like Think Tank and report them for posting fake videos. What? All right, here it is. We're going to check this out. I can't believe this. Where is it? That must be it. Hold on, guys. No. Hold on. I have the video up, but I'm seeing something else for a second. All right, here we go. Now, I play some of UFO Think Tank videos here because they're not that person's videos. They're from other people. So here, the Think Tank has a video up. Let me pull you in on it. All right. I'm not going to say it anymore, but you're right. I shouldn't be on StreamYard. Here we go. Richie, come on. Get rid of this. It says, witness described two I'm going to break myself in half. Landing in Watertown, New York. Area was closed off to the public. You can definitely see vehicles with responder lights on parked there. August 1st, 2021 is the date on the report. All right. Let's see what's going on here. No sound. That's the UFO. Right here. This looks like so where's the fake UFO? Here? There's no sound. It's weird. This is supposed to be the UFO. Right here. So I don't know what's going on here, but there's probably a backstory to this I don't know. Like, this isn't, it looks like there's snow on the ground. This just looks like a snow igloo or something like snow, something made with the snow. I don't know. But I don't understand the video. Like, what's so great about it? Where's this? This is what they're talking about. Close up. That looks familiar, this thing. I've seen that before somewhere. Pretty silly, right? Why do so many cops show up to those observer telescopes in Hawaii? They're scared of all of us. Heaviest matter of the universe, the best bourgeois. I believe I just did. Da, 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 da. Dinosaurs were long gone. The big da, 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 da. This is fake. Oh my God. Well, I think the object is actually there, but I don't think it's a UFO. You know, I think it's in the video. But there's no, I don't see anything else to it. Let me see. That's it. It's pretty silly. Pretty silly. Oh, I don't want to see that. That's sad. All right. Oy vey, right? Manny coming down hard on Think Tank. That was a good reason, though. That Joe Merja. He says, might have to look into a libel lawyer. I have a long DM from Sean Cahill that would show this is a lie by McGowan. So now they're saying that lie after lie is being shown in McGowan's, remember the 4-part series about how Lou is a liar and Cahill is? Well, now they're pointing out things that are definitely a lie, definitely lies, they say. So Joe says, what a piece of shit. He's knowingly lying. I will just warn people to not believe anything he says. And Lou laps it up. So the lie was, it's interesting now. I remember Cahill saying how he keeps him, Joe, on a short leash. And how when Cahill told him the general theory, Joe went all anti-Semitic. Man, I got to be honest with you. Sam Douglas says this. He's got a rep for being a pathological liar. Someone needs to get him back on his meds. Maybe he can maybe he can be put away in a hospital for a few weeks or something. He must be a danger to himself and others. Do you see this? Unbelievable attacks. What did he lie? I didn't see any lie. I didn't see any lie. There was no lie. That was just Joe denying something. Boy, oh boy, they are really assholes. Somebody said Lou Angeles, you know Lucy Lou or Lucy R? Lou needs to just get off this platform. I've tried reporting tons of his tweets, even the most confrontational ones with name calling, and Twitter does nothing. Trust me, he will screw up someday. He better watch himself. I'm already trying to find ways to get him banned. Wow. That comes from somebody who has a Chinese name, but it says at Duke 8724-2518. And then somebody said, the cancel culture move. Interesting. That's right. Hey, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. And then Joe says, in theory, yes. And if McCowan is just sharing what he told, that's not libel. True. And in theory, if Cahill told him that, I wouldn't have a cease against Cahill either because it was said privately. If McGowan just made it up out of thin air, that's a different story. You know what? I'm really getting tired of this. I'm getting tired of it. Yeah. Let's take off. That's it for tonight. Thank you very much for hanging out here on Goof On. We'll be back tomorrow night, 7 p.m. I think Ollie's doing a show tomorrow. Thank you for Nathan. Space Chickens, nice $6 PayPal support. Thank you for that, brother. I appreciate it. Yeah, thank you. And also the other people who supported the show yesterday and I couldn't see them. Moody Mongol, thank you very much for the storm chasing $10 support. Appreciate that. And also, that's it. All right. Yeah, thank you for that. Thank you, super chatters, moderators. I appreciate your time. And I feel like I don't know. I feel like I forgot to, I don't know if I had an interview with somebody or something. I just feel, not today. Something's coming up. Michigan UFO, was that you? I don't know. Give me a fresh email. If I'm supposed to be on somebody's show tomorrow, Saturday, I don't know. I feel like I'm on a show somewhere. Thank you very much, newcomers and veterans. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Just hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the bell and solid it up. And we are Truthology for ufology. Absolutely telling it like it is. Yeah. Oh, Truthology for ufology. A goosh. We'll be back tomorrow night. Keep your eyes open for shorts. Those are starting to pop up now. And we'll see you next time here on Goof On. Alien bless.
Goof On.